Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, Lexington police are investigating the city's 4th homicide of the new year. We'll take you live to the scene with the latest from police.
Today is your final chance to grab those Powerball tickets. Coming up, we'll show you where you can get one for free.
That's a deal, and an early morning semi-fire causes quite a mess on a portion of I-64. The latest on the traffic conditions as a result of that just ahead.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Rebecca Smith. Welcome in. We've gone from worrying about the snow yesterday to worrying about the cold today.
All we can do is worry.
It's just winter. It's just winter.
I'd say grab a coat, don't worry. I'm Bill Bryant. We're glad you're with us and welcome aboard. And we're having fun with numbers this morning. We're talking about the Powerball jackpot being huge.
Wouldn't that cut down on your worries, Micah?
Cut the stress, wouldn't it?
No doubt about it. You know what? And we go to bed so early, Rebecca, you were talking about it being in bed well before they actually choose the numbers. But I'm okay with my wife screaming at me, telling me to wake up because we won the Powerball. I'm okay with that. Live sky camera, there is your shot. And you can see those lights out at Hamburg. Things look great this morning. Look great. I don't feel that way. 14 degrees now in Somerset. London, Corbin, good morning to you guys. We're at 15 degrees. Then you go in northern Kentucky, 7. A whopping 7 there in Covington. We get into the afternoon, 27, bitterly cold conditions, and then we're focusing in on a big temperature swing in the next 48 hours. I think you'll really like these numbers I'll show you there in your forecast for the next couple of days. Coming up.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Well, this morning we are tracking the latest on a homicide investigation in Lexington.
Investigators were called out to the McDonald's on Russell Cave Road around 9:30 last night. Workers reported they had heard several gunshots, and when they got there, police say they found 23-year-old Timothy Brown in his car with several gunshots. They say Brown was then rushed to the hospital, but he died shortly after arriving. Let's go out to WKYT's Mark Barber joining us now from the scene with the latest. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. And to give you a timeline really of how this all played out, investigators say that he was shot, Timothy Brown Jr. was shot here in this parking lot around 9:30, then taken to UK Hospital. And about 3 hours after that, about 12:30 this morning, we heard from the coroner, and he said at that point that 23-year-old man who had been in critical condition, he died at UK Hospital. Now, I spoke with investigators about 30 minutes ago, and they told me that they're still working to find new details in this murder case early this morning, but so far they don't have anything new to pass on. Now, they tell us that they were called here to this McDonald's at the intersection of Russell Cave and New Circle around 9:30 last night after several fast food employees heard several gunshots and then saw a car speed off. We're told that that car then hit a tree that was in the driveway of this McDonald's. When rescue crews got here, they rushed into that scene. They found that driver, 23-year-old Timothy Brown Jr. He had been shot several times. Now, this morning, police are still trying to figure out why he was shot and who shot him. Something else that will likely be of interest to police this morning is the night before Brown was murdered here, a vehicle was shot in the drive-thru of this same McDonald's. Now, at first, police told us that they thought that a pellet gun had possibly been used to cause the damage here. At this time, there's still no word from police if these two cases, these two possible shootings here at this McDonald's, are connected. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. A rough start to the year, certainly with now 4 homicides in Lexington. New this morning, emergency crews say a home in Moorhead was destroyed by an early morning fire. The fire started just after midnight this morning at a home off US 60. Firefighters say the home was completely engulfed when they got there. No injuries were reported, and crews are now trying to figure out what caused the fire.
Well, also new this morning, emergency crews in Woodford County say an early morning crash forced all lanes of I-64 to be temporarily shut down. Around 2:30 this morning, crews say a semi crashed and caught fire around mile marker 61. That's between Midway and Frankfort. The fire started in the cab of the semi. No one was hurt. The trailer was empty. Police had to shut down the eastbound lanes of the interstate for a couple of hours, but all lanes are back open this morning.
Time is 5:04 on WKYT, and a memorial fund set up in the honor of a fallen Kentucky State Trooper has received a major donation. Trooper Cameron Ponder was shot and killed following a traffic stop last September. Well, last night, a $2,500 check was presented to his family for the Cameron Ponder Memorial Fund. The check was presented during a tribute ceremony held at Ponder's alma mater, North Hardin High School.
He loved his friends and his school, and It means everything to us to be here. Hopefully he can inspire other young people in the community to strive to be, the type of man that he was.
Telmate donated the money last night. That company donates $5,000 to the family of each fallen police officer across the country.
Well, Lexmark is reportedly thinking about splitting up some of its business. Reuters reports the Lexington-based company considering splitting up its hardware and software businesses for separate sales. The report says the hardware business has been hurt by a decline in printing sales, but the software business is growing. A Lexmark spokesperson would not comment on the report. Well, it is here once again, the largest lotto jackpot in the world, up for grabs this time tonight.
I mean, who would have thought that somebody wouldn't have won it on Saturday night? You know? So here we go this time.
Here we go again.
This Powerball has now swelled to $1.5 billion. And if you still don't have a ticket, you can get one today, in many cases for free. Let's go out to WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain joining us live to explain. Michelle, good morning.
Yeah, today the Kentucky Lottery is handing out 1,500 free Powerball drawing tickets for tonight's big drawing. And one of the locations where you can get one of these tickets is here at Kroger in Brandon Crossing in Nicholasville. Now today at 2 o'clock, Kentucky Lottery officials will be handing out 375 tickets at this very location for tonight's big jackpot of $1.5 billion. Officials say it's a way to say thank you to all the people out there buying tickets across the state. Thank you because of the number of tickets is so high. Total sales just for Saturday night's drawing in Kentucky were close to $11 million. This $1.5 billion jackpot is a new world record for any lottery jackpot game. The cash option for tonight's drawing is $930 million, and you can expect those numbers to go up as we approach tonight's drawing. Now, tonight's drawing will be the 20th drawing since the last jackpot was hit on November the 4th, and tonight's drawing is at 10:59. You can buy tickets for this big jackpot up until 10 o'clock tonight. Once again, tonight's drawing is at 10:59, and you can see it live right here on WKYT. Live in Nicholasville, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
Well, you're right there close to the line. So we will see how it all goes tonight. And we are also off to another really cold start this morning. Some homeless shelters in Lexington say the frigid temperatures are putting a strain on their resources at this point. The Hope Center normally takes in around 200 people overnight, but an extra 50 people are there because of the cold. The Hope Center is asking at this point for toiletries, and the Catholic Action Center is asking for blankets and long johns.
Also in Lexington, homeless shelters around the Bluegrass filling up with people looking to escape the cold. The Beacon of Hope shelter in Winchester offers hot meals and warm beds for dozens of people. People staying there say they appreciate it.
There has been times that I have slept on railroad tracks. It means a lot more. So, it's really, you have to humble yourself and be really grateful for this.
Well, the Beacon of Hope shelter has been open for a year now. Volunteers say they will not turn anyone away.
All right, important time to remember those who are dealing with the difficulty of these cold temperatures. It's 5:08 on WKYT on your Wednesday morning. Glad to have you with us, and we're just getting started. A lot more news on the way.
Coffee giant Starbucks rolling out new creations for Valentine's Day, but the only way to get one is by ordering it in a specific way, and we'll tell you what that is after the break.
Bitterly cold start to your Wednesday. We get into the afternoon. It's still going to be very chilly. However, huge temperature swing as we make our way into tomorrow. I'll show you that forecast coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Crystal clear outside this morning, and what that means is it's going to be very chilly once you step out the door. And I say very chilly, it's extremely cold. We have single digits in some zones in northern Kentucky. You go into Mount Olivet, you work your way off into Bracken County and then back toward Harrison County and Cynthiana. We're talking about temperatures around 6 to 9 degrees. 11 now in Frankfort. You go into Owenton and Harmony, still holding on to those single digits too. Down south in the teens, I mean, it's a heat wave compared down south compared to the northern zones. We're at 18 degrees now in Harlan, 7 in Covington. Yeah, step out the door. Whether it's 7 or 18, trust me, you will need a heavy coat. We get into your afternoon. We're right there in the mid-20s. It's much better than this morning, but it's still pretty chilly. Off into the night and into tomorrow, Things don't really change that much temperature-wise because we're actually switching over those winds. Those winds will help out big time as we approach the next couple of days. We'll see a big swing of temperatures today, though. Obviously, it's just frigid, but at least we get some sunshine. You'll wake up this morning with sunny skies. This afternoon, a couple of clouds filter on in, but don't expect anything out of that. For tomorrow, we're talking about switching those winds over, and they'll be gusty, but they'll be gusty out of the south, not the north like we felt yesterday. My goodness, it was bitterly cold toward the afternoon. But tomorrow, we're going to be seeing those temperatures jump about 20 degrees. So mid to upper 40s expected, some low 50s down south. I cannot rule out. It's going to be a good feel tomorrow. And that'll take us off into Friday, too. I think Friday we still have those temperatures there in the 40s and 50s. That's when our next system slides on in here, and that will bring us some rain on Friday. And then Friday night into Saturday, another chance at snow, another chance at light snow. And like this one right here, here's Ava in Jessamine County. Really cute picture right here with the snow flying across. That's Michelle Gillum. We appreciate that one. Another one of the girls outside, just hanging out in Montgomery County. It was school day, so they're just kind of hanging out, enjoying the snow. It wasn't much. Just Dunn sent that one in. That's Facebook pics of the day. I'm going to show the Facebook pictures and also Twitter pictures all morning long. And it looks like, look, we're going to be seeing those temperatures slowly but surely get better and then slowly but surely drop off the map. So 27 today, 46 tomorrow. Still be roughly 50 degrees there on Friday with the rain around. None of this Friday and Saturday is heavy. So the rain on Friday is very light rain. The snow on Saturday, light snow. I don't see major impacts with these. We even have another light snow maker there on Sunday. And then once we get that front moving through on Sunday, guys, look at that, 17 degrees on Monday. This could be the coldest air so far this season, coming up early next week. So kids getting out of the weekend, heading back to school. Nobody likes a Monday. Nobody likes to head back to school after a weekend, and then boom.
What is it about this time of year? After Christmas, it's like it all just goes.
Yeah, man, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon.
All right.
I guess we're lucky we made it as far as we did before this happened.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're rolling toward 5:15 early on your Wednesday morning. An Arizona Starbucks employee has come up with a special way to share America's love of coffee this coming Valentine's Day.
Tony Aguilar has created 3 new Frappuccinos for customers to try on February 14th. Aguilar is an employee at a Starbucks in Tucson. The first offering is called the Valentine Frappuccino. It has strawberries and cream with raspberry at the bottom, vanilla bean in the middle, and blackberry and whipped cream on top. Wow, sounds decadent.
It does.
Also, the second offering, Love Bean Frappuccino, has vanilla bean with raspberry pumps topped with raspberry infused whipped cream and chocolate curls. That is good.
It looks good, sounds good. And then there is the Java Berry Frappuccino. That is a Java chip with raspberry whipped cream and chocolate curls. Aguilar says the drinks can be made at any Starbucks, but you have to order them by the ingredients and not by the name. So I guess if you messed up, you
It's a lot of
might not get the
ingredients
right
to
thing.
remember. I'm going to have to copy out that script and take it with me in there.
Then you could take a Valentine's walk to walk off the extra cows with all
How
that.
romantic, right?
Yeah, there you go. Good idea. Hey, it's good to have you along with us Wednesday morning. We're to the middle of the week, and we have a lot more news coming up for you.
We've also got to look at your money. Stay with us.
Are you a Visa checkout user? We have some good news for you. Plus, Uber is trying to make your trip a little more interesting. I'm Hannah Daniels in New York. I'll have those stories and much more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Hey, good morning. Great to have you with us Wednesday morning on WKYT at 5:19. There's some good news for Visa checkout users there, as well as a European aircraft manufacturer that has seen an increase in sales.
And the transportation service Uber enhancing user experience. Hannah Daniels has the latest on your money.
Tuesday was a good day on Wall Street. The Dow hit triple digits, closing up 117 points. And for the first time in over a week, the Nasdaq closed up, gaining 47 points. Visa Checkout has added some big companies to its digital payment service, including Starbucks, the NFL Store, and Home Shopping Network. The merchants have joined more than 250,000 partners that allow consumers to shop and pay seamlessly through their mobile apps and websites. Visa Checkout has more than 10 million users, making it the world's biggest payment network. It seems European-based Airbus sold more jets in 2015 compared to its rival U.S. counterpart Boeing. Airbus says it sold over 1,000 jets and delivered 635 of them to airlines and other buyers. However, Boeing filled more orders. The company says they delivered 762 aircrafts last year. Uber is launching trip experiences, hoping to make the ride for passengers a little more entertaining. With the user's permission, riders will be able to connect to their favorite apps, get a playlist of songs they like, even receive recommendations and make reservations for restaurants they're about to visit. During the holidays, the ride-sharing app completed its billionth trip. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Hannah Daniels.
Well, the next time Medicaid patients in New York City need a ride to the doctor, they may end up in the back of a Lyft vehicle.
National MedTrans network is now booking 2,500 of its 25,000 weekly rides in New York City through Lyft. That's a ride-sharing company and competitor of Uber. National MedTrans arranges non-emergency medical transportation for people. Under the NYC test program, MedTrans operators can book a Lyft driver using a new web-based dashboard. This partnership is Lyft's first step into the medical world, which has the potential to be a huge industry for ride-hailing companies. Every year, about $3 billion in federal Medicaid money goes towards transportation.
All right, interesting new trend there. Good to have you along. 5:21 in the morning on WKYT. Great to have you with us early on your Wednesday.
It is early. That is true. Sports is up next.
It was much closer than expected. The Kentucky Wildcats erupt to huge leads, only to see Mississippi State chip away and make a game of it. But UK holds on. The highlights are next.
We're in the single digits and also teens outside this morning. Harrison County, one of the coldest spots, and also make your way into Robertson County, Fleming, and Nicholas. Those areas up 68. Go up Highway 421, go into 75, all the way to Covington. We're talking single digits. Still teens everywhere else, but just a frigid start this morning. In towards your afternoon, you're at 27 degrees. Trust me on this. Looks good today, but trust me on this. It does get better. I'll have that in your extended forecast in just a few minutes. Let's check out sports.
Entering last night, Mississippi State had not won on the road, and Kentucky had not lost at Rupp Arena. Sounds like a pretty good recipe for the Cats' 13th win of the season. The Cats fall behind, however, 5-0. And then UK gets it going with the defense. Isaiah Briscoe with the steal and the lay-in. He had a nice ball game. Jamal Murray did as well. Open on the left wing for 3. He had 11 in the first 7 minutes. Cats lead by 7. MSU cuts a double-digit lead to 2. And then the pass to Scal for the slam. He had 5 points. Derek Willis providing a big spark off the bench late in the first half. That 3 makes it 39-28. Cats by 8 at the break. Second half, the Cats doing it again from the outside. Euless pushes the advantage to 11. Now up 14. You can make it 16. The lob to Alex Poitras. 6 points, 8 rebounds for the senior. Murray was feeling it. Murray game high 22, 5 of 11 from the land of 3. A 20-point lead down to 2, but the Cats seal it at the free throw line. They get it done, 80-74.
Mississippi State just would not go away, and the Bulldogs had a chance to pull this game out right at the end. The guards had to do it all tonight, combining for 57 points and 13 assists. Once again, Kentucky lacked an inside presence.
Again, I don't know the answer. That comes from within. We have good players. We're learning. We made some dumb errors, but that's what happens when you have a young team. But again, when we have a lot of guys no-show, it's hard to win.
I don't know, guys just stopped playing a little bit, I think, and also they did make a lot of tough shots, but, we can't let that happen late in the game. We got to understand and, try to, get the game away and just keep it that way.
You're not going to play, excellent every night, and, some days it's different, there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes, and, we'll be fine. They're great. They're, Marcus is one of the best rebounders in the nation right now. Alex is just, a beast, and everybody knows that. And a lot of teams are focusing on them to try and stop them. So, so it's a lot of pressure on them, and they're just trying to figure it out right now.
There were some good things in this game. The continued improved play of Isaiah Briscoe and the free throws of Alex Poitras and Tyler Euless going down when it counted. In Rupp, Rob Bromley, WKYT.
Thank you very much, Rob. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.